hottest station is now live for your enjoyment with host iamBranded.
We got the King. I want to make sure I pronounce the homie's name right. King Ashoka. Did I get that right, bro? I got it right? All right, that's what it is. Right. That's what it is. Welcome to Ground Under Radio, bro. How's it going?
Going good, man. I appreciate y'all having me on here, man.
Man, you know what? Good looking out and solid on your end for, you know what I'm saying, still holding it down. You know what I'm saying? I know, like I said, we're supposed to start an hour ago, but I'm glad you're here. So, you know, like I said, I'm gonna put the next guest of honor on as well. You know what I'm saying? Young Wynn in the building.
What's going on?
What's happening, big bro?
Oh, nothing, man. Holding it down.
That's what it is. Young Wynn, King Ashoka, Young Wynn. You know what I'm saying? Two up and coming up and things that's going on in this business, in this hip hop industry. What's happening, family? What it do?
Yo, Wynn, where you from, Wynn?
Well, I'm from the Bay Area, California, West Coast.
That's what's up. We holding it down in the South, right here in Dallas, Texas, baby.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, hey, man, tell me what's the host name again, bro? I apologize, man. I got a lot of shit
no, it's all good. It's all good. It's branded.
Brandon, I'm kind of glad, man, that we ran a little late, man, because as Mr. Rubio, he's the one who put me down and in touch with you, right? That's my nigga. He's now official member of the Slap movement, and
that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? A topic real quick, my nigga. I'm feeling real passionate about it, my nigga. Is I started the Slap movement about a month ago. I'm sure he's told you something about it. And the Slap movement stands for Support Local Artists, Please. Okay? That means because there's a local scene in every city. There's a local scene in every city, and the locals are the most slept-on group of artists in any demographic. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I don't care if you blow up and come back. When you come back, Jay-Z, when he comes back to New York, he's still a local artist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When Ludacris come back to Atlanta, he's still a local artist. But one of the things that kind of ran me hot, my nigga, is that in my group, and I'll say in our group because it takes a nation of us it takes a nation to build something that's worth anything. So
that's right.
when I'm talking about, I just started the group, the Slap movement. You know what I'm saying? Because it was something necessary for everybody. And so it turned into something where a lot of different artists can post their blogs and post their music on there. And, as it comes tonight, man, when I got back there, other people started rating the artists. And these artists started getting their fucking feelings hurt. I'm a genuine artist, my nigga. I take this shit fucking seriously. You know what I'm saying? So when another mamby-pamby ass artist come and post some shit in my group, and then bona fide artists with skin in the game come in there and rate them, not even belittling them, my nigga. We're not even saying, we give them constructive criticism. My skills were based on constructive and destructive criticism because it's how tough your skin is. If a nigga says you whack, nigga, then why are you telling me that? What am I doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between a good nigga and a bad nigga. And if you good, you good. Can't nobody deny that shit. I dare somebody to call me whack right now and if they did, I'm going to look at that. I'm going to reflect on that and find out what it is. And that's going to make me better the next time, my nigga. So I've been putting out fires all day long about these fucking hurt-feeling-ass niggas that need to go back to the drawing board or wherever the fuck they got their style from and man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
I see it, but you 100 though. No, I mean you talking passionate about it, and that's real. And and when you a MC dude, so I know you probably be in the lane where it be a lot of and take it from me. There's a lot of yes people in this business that should not be yes people. Like people be floating around thinking like the business, I'm the greatest ever. Like nobody's the greatest ever. You know what I mean? Even some of the ones where you think is the greatest ever got flaws. You know what I mean? Everybody's not gonna make a perfect track. That's just life. That's how it is. You know what I mean? So at the end of it all, it's people should be open to criticism. People should be open to being able to have like you said, my nigga, deep thick skin. You know what I mean? At the end of it all, because you in this business where not every lane is the right lane to go in. You know what I'm saying? You might deal with a dude or a chick.
Fuck your homeboy's opinion, because that nigga love you. That nigga love you.
No doubt. They gonna love everything you do, but see, to me, that's wrong too. At the end of it all, you know what I mean? That's still not right. But but like you said, you gotta surround yourself with people that that can really give you something real, like that good constructive feedback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's real talk. Wynn, tell the people a little bit about you, bro. Like your whole background and shit.
Yeah, my background, man, I'm from the Bay. I'm from Rodale, California, about 15 minutes from San Francisco to be exact. I've been grinding since like '07 in the music game, you know what I mean? I done dropped about 7 projects, all self-made, you know what I mean? No silver spoons in the mouth or nothing, just really been getting it in to where I'm getting attention. You know, I got probably the 2 biggest DJs in my region that's on the on 106 came in. I got them, did products with them. Now I'm working with Big Von, got this video dropping for MTV Jams called So Good. I really just been working, trying to, like my man was saying though, like, I'm still considered a local artist. There's other rappers in this region bigger than me, like San Quins, the E40s, Mr. Fabs, Cafanis.
Right.
But I don't let that shit bother me. I just work, and I know when I go see them, we get in the studio and we work the same way. They respect what I do. So, you know what I mean? And so it's definitely a grind. It's definitely a long haul. But I just look back on it like I only really been doing it seriously, like on some serious music career hype for about 4 years.
No doubt. King Ashoka, Young Wynn on Ground Under. Let me add my other host in this arena too. You know what I'm saying? I got to put Desert Eagle in the house tonight. Desert Eagle, salute. Ground up, baby. What's happening?
Oh, you already know what's good with it, boy. What's poppin', y'all, man? I'm sitting back, man, vibing with the whole conversation, man. I was feeling what everybody was talking about, man. Especially, just like homeboy said with the skills, like I'm a spitter. I know I'm cold. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? We can prove this face to face. You know what I'm saying? So it's with the work ethic.
Desert Eagle. And if somebody said something other than that, is you gonna fucking start crying, my nigga?
Hell no. The thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work harder. Then you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. You know what I'm saying, and double back or something, you know what I'm saying, but nah, I'm a man, you know what I'm saying, fuck that,
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying,
that's the thing, and see that's the thing that I feel like, a lot of people, a lot of people's lane is just, is just so not 100% honest at the end of it all, because you got so many MCs and they, they head gonna swell, like, Wynn and King A, like, you know what I'm saying, you get like 500 motherfuckers around that's gonna say, yeah, I'm feeling your shit. Everybody gonna say that, and then that's it. One of them out of them 500 gonna turn around and tell motherfucker, nah, I ain't feeling that nigga shit.
Yeah, real shit.
I hate frauds like that. Like, keep it one at the end of the day, and I can respect that. So, tell me a little bit about, I know you kind of went through the whole slap, the whole slap thing, you know what I mean? Just let the listeners know, why you pretty much decided this is gonna be your lane that you wanna you wanna vibe with.
Well, man, it's because coming up as a local artist, I got a little national notoriety. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no Jay-Z or Lil Wayne notoriety, but you know what I'm saying? I've been on tour. I did a 32-city tour with Mystical. You know what I'm saying? I got Erykah Badu on my album. I got Paul Wall on my album. I got Special Ed on my album. I got Big Gemini on my album. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing my thing. But nonetheless, when I come back with all the notoriety that I do have, I'm pretty well known in the D around here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still a local artist, and I get tired of the people who say that they support local artists just saying that. You know what I'm saying? Words are cheap. You know what I'm saying? Actions speak louder than words. You know what I'm saying? So, man, if you go on Facebook and look up the slap movement, you'll see how me and my soldiers move. I got a couple of my soldiers on the phone with me right now. Big Keith, Ray, Uptight. You know what I'm saying? They on here right now listening to us, man. And when we move, we move. When we come in the club, my nigga, we the largest unified group of niggas in the club, right? And just that speaks volumes, because you can have 100 niggas in the club, my nigga, but then only 5 of them, I'll say 5 of them all got on the same shit. 5 of us will have a slap T-shirt on. We the largest unified group of people in that club. Unified, okay? So when people see a unified group of individuals come to the front of the stage and give another MC the energy that he needs to complete his show, because everybody else is standing around having drinks, fucking with bitches, doing whatever the fuck they doing, You know what I'm saying? Not paying attention to the nigga that's on the stage giving his heart. Now, this is a real artist now. Not an artist that just, you know, just in there fucking around. Nigga, I give it to you. When I do a show, nigga, I'm floating three inches off the stage. I'm David Blaine these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're not going to give me that, if you're not going to give me that energy back, it takes away from my swag. It takes away from, it's like, what the fuck am I up here doing this for y'all for? I'm doing this for y'all. I'm giving you my life lessons so that I can help you get somewhere in life that maybe you shouldn't be because I already been there, my nigga. You feel me? So then,
no doubt.
You know,
I mean, I feel you. Hey, bro, I feel you 100% because to me, I think what's lacking in this game is you know, motherfuckers supporting each other. And, you know, y'all people done heard me say this shit on radios for the last 4 years. Like, you know, nobody's out here trying to pass the baton. Like, you know, it don't seem to be happening. And this music thing is so sensitive. Like, you know, it's a culture where I feel like, you know, if the established dude that's holding down the legacy is not gonna teach the game to that starving motherfucker, that dude or chick that's on the rise, then, you know, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like it's been like that for a minute. And when you know, bruh, living in the Bay, you know how it is in the Bay, my nigga. Like, you know, and let's keep it real. A lot of Bay, you know, we used to move united. You know what I mean? And now it's like, you know, it's separate. It's divided.
Yeah,
everybody don't want to. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying now in the Bay, it's the crabs in the bucket, man. You know what I mean? Like just say for example, you got the Too Shorts, the E40s that's been on. They didn't embrace some of the new up and coming acts, but it's a lot of the up and coming acts that ain't got to that level that's afraid of that competition with the new artists. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the South, like I look at y'all in the D or in Atlanta or Florida, you see them known artists embracing the new known artists coming up. You know what I mean? In the Bay, it ain't that. Everybody trying to get to where you know the next level is. But if we all moved as a unit and we all embrace each other to where when dude got a show, he got a show, they got a show, it's all the same love, and it ain't this competition where like, oh, I fuck with blood, but then, oh man, that nigga's a sucker, or you know what I mean, all that type of shit. Then you know that's why the West Coast, just not even just the Bay, but that's why the West ain't never came back, because we separated between Northern Cali and Southern Cali. L.A. and the Bay, we ain't even connected enough. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing but a 45-minute flight.
That's the basic fundamentals of the slap movement, my nigga. Let me tell you how this shit works. Okay, in order to be a part of something, you need your armor. If you're going to be a part of an army, you need your armor. And the armor signifies unity between the two sides. If you see somebody all, just like the Crips and Bloods, if you see somebody all in red, you know who the niggas are with. If you see somebody all in blue, you know who them niggas is with. The armor for the slap movement is a T-shirt that says slap on it. And it says support local artists, please. This is how you get in. You buy a T-shirt from the slap movement, it costs $15. Once you get that T-shirt, I'm going to get your name, your email address, and your phone number. And you are then obligated. You are then an official member of the slap movement, but you're also obligated to come out and slap the shit out of somebody with us. That means if somebody in your area has got a show and they're a member of the slap movement, we getting on the horn and be like, yo, Young Wynn, he got a fucking show. It's at this place, that place, playing. We're going to meet there, playing. We're going to go slap the shit out that nigga. And as soon as we go in there, we're going to give him we're going to be the livest niggas in there. We're going to give him the most energy. Young Wynn going to start floating off that stage because he see a group of unified niggas that's coming in there to slap the shit out of him. And that's all that it needs, my nigga. That's all you need. And that movement will start growing and building. And nigga,
hey, I love that saying. You know, when you say I'm gonna slap the shit out of Young Wynn, I support local artists, please. Like I love that shit, bro. Like that's ill.
Yeah, a lot of that shit, man. It's nowadays it's hard to get that now. You know, everybody want to be the man. Everybody want to be number one. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get the team shit up, especially if everybody like-minded. Especially, you know, coming from Chicago, like, you know, we be doing shows and everybody will be sitting down until it's their turn or something. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
It's like, you know,
then when they get off the stage, they people leave with them. Right? You know what I'm saying? When they get off the stage, all the people that
everybody gone.
Kind of bullshit
I seen that. I swear to God, bro. I seen that out here in the Bay, bro. Like, as soon as the artist was done,
it's like that
they whole entourage left. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't even stay for the next nigga.
Dallas? So it's not just Dallas like that?
Man. That's all in Chicago.
Okay, so allow me to introduce myself. To all this fucking cancer that's going around in these different cities, nigga, the slap movement is the chemotherapy that is going to eradicate that bullshit. My nigga, hey, young Wynn, I'm coming to see you, my nigga, in the next couple of months. I'm coming to see you. And I'm going to slap the shit at your ass. I'm telling you.
It's all good.
I need niggas like you. I need niggas like you. I need niggas like you that can take me to these spots. Just show me the fucking clubs, my nigga. I'm coming out there with hundreds of T-shirts. I'm bringing the armor to you. I'm coming out there with hundreds of T-shirts. You show me your niggas. I'm going to inject the spirit of the slap movement into their motherfucking ass, and then we're going to slap the whole city. Well, I'm telling you,
that
slap
shit,
the world.
I love this
Yeah,
shit.
that's hot.
I love this thing right here. Cause you know this thing coming in turned up, bruh. Like, come on, man. You can't deny this thing coming turned up, bruh. Like,
man,
come
I'm
on.
telling you, bro, because what have I been doing all day, my nigga? I'm 100% financer of the slap movement. You know what I'm saying? Right now, and all I'm doing right now is getting these T-shirts to show unification, and I switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I started with an original version. God bless the soul. My wonderful sister Vita, she died of breast cancer on the 19th of last month. So now I have a breast cancer awareness edition of the slap movement T-shirt. It's all a different variation of the same logo. You feel me? So I went out today to go create another variation. And when I come back, this is all the bullshit that's going on in my group. These fucking sensitive feeling ass, non-rapping ass, no skill having ass motherfuckers on my group mad because real niggas, I'm talking about musicians, niggas, seasoned vets in the game is offering their opinion on how they can step their game up because that's a rating that they can get, an SYGU. If you get an SYGU, that means step your game up. You know what I'm saying? That's the rating that we're giving you. Huh?
Yeah, you can't be fooling your niggas just because they your guys or your people. Like, yeah, that shit high. Because, I mean, you ain't going to go nowhere doing that. You know, you got to keep it real, you know.
Hey, before we get into a couple of tracks, let me ask you this. With this whole, I'm feeling this whole the ratings and all that shit. Like, to me, I think that's real ill. Like, you know, that's real dope. So, you know, I mean, what does or what do motherfuckers base it off on? Is it based on creativity, originality, production, you know what I'm saying, lyrics?
Everything. Now, okay, like you can have a dope-ass track and dope-ass lyrics, but your mix is fucked up, right? Okay. Then, I mean, that's not a good representation of you. So we don't say, oh, nigga, your shit is whack. It's like, okay, you get that SYGU rating, you need to step your game up because your mixes are not good. But we don't say, nigga, your shit whack. Don't put that shit on the page anymore. We'll give you a SYGU, and then we'll explain it. Okay, some of your mixes are low. This is good. This is tight. But, you know what I'm saying, I would recommend this, recommend that. Because the purpose of the slap movement is not to tear anybody down. It's to raise the bar of all types of artistic endeavors. And I'm not just, this ain't just about no rap shit, nigga. Fuck rap shit. Fuck rap music, my nigga, because this it ain't just about rap music. It's about visual arts, musical arts, culinary arts. I don't give a fuck if you do pottery, my nigga. You can't look to the left or the right. Any one of you over there can't look to the left or the right of you without seeing some form of art. Art runs the world. Everybody has been exposed to it in one form or another, and everyone is artists in their own right. And then there's some people that just ain't, and they're outside of the group, and that doesn't account for nothing. But think of this concept. Are y'all familiar with the Black Wall Street in Oklahoma City? Not Games record label. I'm talking about the real original Black Wall Street where he got his name from. So Black Wall Street was a prolific town of black unified community goers. In the 1800s, they had their own fucking airport, my nigga, because they were spending money within their community. Once you get that dollar circulating within your community, you can't do nothing but go up. And the artistic community is a community in itself. You got them business people, you got them other motherfuckers who don't give a shit about art. But if you are a true bona fide artist, why wouldn't you go spend money with another artist? So then the next time you see that artist sees you, they're obligated to spend it with you. And you get that dollar circulating within the artistic community. Watch what happens, my nigga. You can't stop what can't be stopped.
That's real shit. That's real shit.
You can't do it.
Hey, I'm gonna run a couple of tracks. I'm gonna run one from Young Wynn, I'm a Bad Boy, and then I'm gonna definitely run The Way You Make Me Feel from King Ashoka as well. 347-215-8658. 888-753 is the number to call in. I see a lot of people online. A lot of people turned up tonight, which is real dope, and I appreciate all you people, you know what I'm saying, rocking with us, you know, despite the, you know, the late hour start and shit like that. So, you know, definitely, hey, Wynn, tell people about this mixtape real quick, and I'm gonna run that track though.
Yeah, it's my new mixtape, Young Winning, hosted by Big Vine and mixed by DJ Mir from 106 KML. This is what I'm a Bad Boy. It's off of. You can get that free download link on my Twitter or on my Facebook, Young Win Music on Facebook or at Young Win on Twitter.
Slap.
All right,
yes, sir.
right here. Slap that.
You've been wanting it.
All right, that was high right there, though. Ground Under, music for the underground, brand in the building, Desert Eagle,
yes,
the
sir.
host. You know what I mean? We got Young Wynn in the building, King Ashoka in the building, and you listeners out there
Turned all the way up.
Oh, yeah. Now, I was feeling them both, though. You know what I mean? I'm a Bad Boy. It's definitely some ill shit. Like, when I first heard it, I'm glad that was, like, track one, my nigga. Like, that shit go, though. So, you know, good look on that mixtape joint. You know what I mean?
Good looking.
You dig?
Yes,
and the big homie, like, I didn't think a motherfucker could, you know, add on some of the Michael Jackson classic ad-libs and make it go. But you did the damn thing on that, my nigga. So, you know, salute. You know what I mean? Let me ask you a question, because, you know, it's kind of like, you know, I'm blending in, like, with the whole conversation about, you know, motherfuckers need to, you know, support that, not just the slap movement, but the slap universe. Like, I feel like, you know, it doesn't matter if it's hip-hop, R&B, rock, jazz, classical, whatever the fuck you do. Like, you know, your lane has got to be supported by people that's really feeling it, and people that not only, like, you know, say they support it and then they go back in their own lane and they don't even fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people do too. My question is this, because, you know, and I hate to, you know, kind of like get off on some of the, you know, political shit, because this kind of reminds me of, like, some real, like, you know, ground under movement type shit like the Panthers did. Like, you know, when they united, like, a lot of people thought the Panthers was just, like, real rough, rugged, and raw, but they was really about their business, real solid. Like, you know, I was looking at something that they put out there on VH1 like not too long ago, and they were just kind of like going through the history and shit. And you know how it is when you get a group together and the movement be so mean, and then it just seemed like every group you gonna have one or some that's gonna go rogue. And when I say that, I'm talking about they gonna feel like, all right, you know what, we gonna I feel like, you know, I need to be the leader now. You know what I mean? Fuck that. This is my lane. You know, what is it going to take, especially now because, you know, with this business being so sensitive, with so many sensitive motherfuckers, what is it going to take for that not to happen when it comes to a movement?
A good leader.
Yeah, I say a good leader in a good group of soldiers. Everybody can't be a fucking chief, man. You know what I mean? I think that's where the problem lies. Like, if you got that movement going and you got them dudes that, like, obviously the leader got you to where you at, but it be them twos and them fews that feel like they need to be where that leader at. If everybody play their position, after a while, when that bread get broke or when that goal get reached, everybody can eat, and then positions can be, you know, feel the right way. But I think people get too eager and get too upset, or, man, this nigga over there doing this and that, he hating on this and that, and that's when the shit start crumbling, and then we get nowhere.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree 100%. Yeah, and when you said a good thing. It's about the soldiers too. If the soldiers can understand the overall direction on where we're trying to go with the movement, then you shouldn't have that problem. But like you say, you can't really defend from that rogue that's going to see or going to envy what's going on and try to infiltrate that position. You can't do it. All you got to do, that's one of the prime examples of keeping your enemies closer. One of my niggas said, my nigga Big Keith, he was like, yo, you know, I don't believe in that keep your enemies closer shit. You know what I'm saying? I want my enemies as far as fuck away from me as possible. But in that situation, it very well could be that your enemies is right next to you, but you don't know it. And my nigga was like, yo, I don't want them not by me because they right by me. They can touch me easy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but there's really no defense against that unless once you know what I'm saying, you really can't tell it's a cobra until they sit up and they spread their hood. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when you're gonna know, oh shit, I'm fucked. But then you gotta be able to counteract real quick be able to cut the head off.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, because I mean, it's bound to happen. So the best thing is to plan for it. Because you can't guarantee everybody gonna ride. You know what I'm saying? It's always it always be that one. You know what I'm saying? That one motherfucker who feel like I once had I once was in a group. We was 5 deep. And everybody skills was on the same level. Everybody, who listened to us, they loved us and shit. But certain people just got more attention than others. You know what I'm saying? Me being who I was and how I was raised, just in life, period. I understood. I never hated. We're a team. If you getting love, if they loving you, then they loving me too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We together.
Exactly.
But we had this one guy who, and he was hiding. Everybody was saying he was hiding. And I guess he was thinking, well, since I'm hot, why can't I just get all the shine to myself, And he started straying away from the team and doing shit without us and saying he's the leader of the squad and all that when nobody was saying, nobody was the leader, And, I mean, it's just, certain people just got that self shit in them, you know what I'm saying? Some people just do, and it comes out with more progress, especially with this music shit. You know what I'm saying? The more you progress with it, the more you see, you get to see who real and who not,
Mm-hmm.
And something that can deflect that shit before it happens is a good leader is also a good follower, a good listener, a good somebody who can take the constructive criticism, the destructive criticism of the people that are around them to help guide the vision, to help guide them where they're supposed to be going. Because it ain't just about I had a great idea with the slap movement, but I wouldn't be shit. I ain't shit without my niggas around me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Together we stand, divided you stand alone, and you ain't shit without your homeboys. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's one of the mottos, my nigga. And you can't do it. I couldn't do it by myself. I can't wear a fucking 100 T-shirts, in a day, and go out and get mobbed up. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. If I could, my nigga, shit, I'd be fucking, I wouldn't be on this damn radio show right now, my nigga. I'd be sitting in there with your ass while cooking dinner for my kids off in Hawaii somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'd be doing a whole lot of shit, but, you know what I'm saying? So a good leader has got to be a good follower at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. And see that's the thing that always would shock me, because you go through so many lanes, and I'm talking about just not just the hip hop groups and the R&B groups and the political parties and all that shit. It just seemed like you jump on that wagon, and that wagon just like everybody on here, they talking, they having a good time. We support the love, you know what I mean? And then it's gone, like, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody is trying to take over a position that shouldn't even be done, like, you know what I mean? And it starts all kinds of bullshit going on. And see that, and that's what we see. Like, you can't really say that there is a group in this world outside of the slap movement and, anything else that we most motherfuckers don't know about, that you can't really say that, the group is a solid group. Like, you go back from back in the day to now, it's like every group then broke up for selfish reasons. You know what I mean? Like every group. I mean, somebody else wanted to be the lead singer, or somebody else wanted to be the front man. You know what I mean? And it just crumbles. And see, we looking for that. To me, I think it's all about being humble too. Like, you could be a boss among bosses and still be a humble motherfucker at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And still be humble enough to know, like, okay, well, you know what? Shine, baby. Do your thing. You know what I mean? And be proud of that dude when he shines. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you know, because, you where I'm at in the Bay. Like, when a motherfucker is shining, they turn around and walk away. Like, why would you do that? Why?
Man, it don't make sense. I done been involved. I ain't gonna say no names. I've been involved in movements where niggas thought, oh, you fuck with blood, like you part of the goon squad. Niggas didn't even know I rap, but what I was doing, I was fucking with the big homie. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then when the light turned a little bit onto me, I show and prove. So, you know what I mean? But a lot of niggas, they don't like that. Like, a lot of, like, you know, like we were saying, like y'all was saying earlier, it depends on good followers. And when that light gets shined on to somebody, you got to just sit there and absorb it. And if he a good nigga and he a good leader, that light gonna shed on everybody that's within that movement or the group. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't even just rap groups, R&B groups. It's like movements. If you know, it's like being in the Bay, we got movements where it'll be like, say the hyphy movement. Like, that was not a real movement. That was just a sound to try and get on, like how the crunk sound was. You know what I mean? But
exactly, that was a fad.
That was a fad. And after that shit fell apart, them same niggas that was making all that hypey music together ain't doing no songs together no more. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of, like you say, when that light get turned on, people just walk away.
See, my thing is with a movement is a movement that's gonna stay regardless of what a motherfucker do or how many roster changes pop off. If that shit is still happening and it hasn't died out, that's a movement. A fad is the opposite of that. A fad is a motherfucking, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and support the motherfucker, and then a year or two later it'll die out, and it's just what it is. That's a fad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when everybody jump on the bandwagon. 2 years later, they jump off the motherfucker. I mean, that's a fad. That's a fad.
Yeah, you know what the slap movement is doing down here in Dallas? You know, when I say support local artists, please. Now, the P is in red because, you know, we're asking nicely. We ain't trying to demand shit. We just asking please. But one of the most important letters in the word slap is the A because it stands for artists. And like I said before, it stands for visual arts, musical arts, culinary arts. I don't care what kind of art you do. But down here, we're having shows where graffiti artists and acrylic painters are coming out. They're painting on the stage while niggas is rapping. And it's like art going on. You know what I'm saying? We're in venues that are painted up and artistic, and it's just art flying everywhere. We had a hip-hop elements showcase. It started at 12 p.m. and ended at 2 a.m. in the morning. And it was just MCs all day, graffiti artists. Red Bull was the sponsor. Vitamin Water was the sponsor. And it was just hip-hop, rap music, and art. And barbecue also. That's a form of art, too. But, you know, it was like art all day long. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Art all day long, my nigga. It was beautiful. The vibe was awesome. Everybody was out there supporting. I'm talking about thug niggas, drug niggas, hip-hop heads, backpackers, and it was just all art and love. You know what I'm saying? This shit was just beautiful. So that's why the art is so important, because art reaches so many different forms. You know, classical music, country music, rock and roll music, hip-hop music, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Bluegrass, you know what I'm saying? Whatever's your flavor, that's why the slap movement is so universal, my nigga. Watch, you see how it is. I don't know if you've chimed into Facebook and looked up slap movement.
I seen your shit, bro. I seen it. I seen how y'all get down.
Yeah, so look at that. Now watch when we do this. My nigga Honeyman, big up Honeyman, came up with the idea. And this is another prime example of having solid, good people around you. He's like, man, you know, we were talking about taking it worldwide, because I got people hitting me up from Atlanta, New York, New Jersey, the Bay, L.A., Tucson, Phoenix, and the United Kingdom, talking about how can we start a slap chapter out here. And I'm thinking like, whoa, hold on, I only started this shit a month ago. I'm still trying to figure this shit out myself. I'm creating a blueprint down here, and I'm gonna spread it like that. But my nigga Honeyman was like, we need to go worldwide, man. Why don't we do this in different languages? I'm like, what? I felt like slapping the shit out of him. I'm like, why can I think of that? I thought of the other shit. I wanted to think of that too.
But you know how it is. You gotta make sure you get to first base and, you know what I mean, handle your shit. Yeah. You know, and then start that expansion process, and then fuck with motherfuckers that's down for the cause and that's gonna stay down. You know what I mean? Not one of them dirtbag ass motherfuckers that just, you know, I see a movement. Ooh, this looks good, so let me go ahead and do that. Like, they don't know the business until they know what's really going on, until you really put in work. And when I say work, I'm talking about the support. You ain't, you know, as far as being at the venues and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Going and support your local group in your local spot. That's a slap right there. You know what I mean? That's what y'all talking about. Like, if me and Wynn go to the Bay and go support, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker doing a show down the street, and we getting that shit so hyped up, me and Wynn, that's part of the slap thing, right?
You damn fucking right.
Yeah.
You damn right. My nigga, when me and my niggas walk in, it could be just me, it could be 4 of us, it could be 10 of us. But when we walk in to a show where niggas is performing and we all slapped up, got different color slap shirts on, but we all the same but different. These niggas, I'm telling you, they start floating on the stage. It's like damn near BET, MTV, Russell Simmons damn walked in the building or something. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, oh shit, my niggas are here now. They about to come slap the shit out of me. And we get crunk, nigga. We get right to the front of the stage. We pushing it. Move out the way, nigga. Y'all standing back. Fuck, I want to be right here in the front and stare this nigga in his face and give him the energy he needs to deliver his song the way he needs to deliver that shit. And they love it, my nigga. And I love it right back, my nigga.
And you know what's the one thing I respect about you and what you said, and not just that, your whole movement and Desert and Wynn, y'all can probably feel where I'm coming from. It's like, you know, it ain't even like, you know, you believe in what the motherfucker's doing on stage, and that's why you so turned up, because you giving that dude, like you said about the energy, like to me, I think that's the best thing you could ever say, bruh, because you giving that man energy because you believe in what the fuck he doing up there. So if he doing it live, then you going to get just as live so you can be able to make that motherfucker go harder. You know what I mean? And that's dope, bruh. That's hella dope.
Yeah, because the worst thing is rocking a show and the fan, like the audience ain't really paying it to you. Still gonna rock that motherfucker like it's 100,000, but when you got that audience and you got that energy, they really vibing with you, man. That make the whole shit way better.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
can't deny that feeling. That's better than some drugs. You know, I dabbled a little bit. I'm saying I ain't gonna give all my business, but you know what I'm saying. I've had some pretty good shit in my life, and you know what I'm saying. Ain't nothing like that feeling, my nigga.
Stupid, bro. You crazy. Grounded Radio host Branded Desert Eagle in the building. We got the guest of honors, Young Wynn. We got King Ashoka in the building. Hey, I see Ashoka. King Ashoka in the building. Hey, I see 817s all across the board. Stay right there. I'm going to run a couple of tracks, too. And the number to call in, if y'all want to go ahead and fuck with it, the number is 347-215-8653. Press 1 and be heard. And make sure, you know what I'm saying, toss out the Twitter information, fellas, so y'all can be able to, you know, get y'all Twitter thing popping heavy. So, you know, King, go ahead, man. Get the people your shit.
Okay, the Twitter information is The Real King Ashoka. That's TheRealKingAshoka. You know what I'm saying? The Real King Ashoka. And also, come check me out on the Slap Movement on Facebook, baby. I got that shit blowing up. I'm coming to see all y'all slap the shit at you, motherfuckers.
All right, Wynn. Give people your Twitter, bro.
Yeah, it's your boy Young Wynn. Follow me on Twitter, Young Wynn. YOUNGWIN. Holla at me on Facebook, Young Wynn Music, MUSIC.
All right, we're going to run a couple. No, go ahead.
I forgot my Facebook. King Ashoka at Facebook. Or you can go to my website, kingashoka.org. Or shit, just fucking plug me into Pandora, King Ashoka, if you want to hear some of my shit. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Thank you for listening to the #1 radio station for the people.
Nexxlegacy Radio.